Rocky Mountain Race Week, day 3 has officially begun, and no better way to start your day off than with some Waffle House. After this, we're going to be heading to Bandimere Raceway, or Speedway, whatever they call it, get everything set up, do some final checks on the car, make sure everything's good to go, and get ready for today's racing. Breakfast is done. Time to get after it and get everything ready. Got the car in where we left the trailers last night locked up, so we'd already have our pit spot picked out. We got Steve's trailer, our trailer. Steve's washing his car. Feeling like how dirty it was. Already got the canopy up. But now we gotta swap out the wheels with the street radials, get the drag radials on. We're gonna do spark plugs, fuel. What else did you want to check? Spark plugs, fuel, check under the car, check your brakes. Was there anything else I'm forgetting?
No.
Just basically get it prepped for the day, and then have it all ready to go for tomorrow, because we're gonna leave first thing in the morning. Gotta drive to Pueblo, and we're pretty sure the route is gonna take us through the hilly pass rather than the easy route around on the highway. You change spark plugs after each race, or after each day, right? After
each drive day.
So yeah, after each track day, he likes to change out his spark plugs, make sure he's got nothing that are going to be fouled up or anything like that.
They're cold plugs, so they're not ideal to drive on as long as we do. So
it's pretty much they're fouled up. We're getting to that potential.
Well, it's just kind of a disposable item at that point. It's easier to just change it than to worry about it.
It is hot in the sun today. Whew. I'm gonna be putting those sleeves on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be wearing that wide brim hat today too.
Yeah.
And I think I see Steve. I don't know if it's him because it's a really clean Grand National. To the right. I think he's lost. Looks like Steve made it back from getting his car all washed. It's finally clean. Better drag coefficiency, I think he wants to believe anyways. It's all clean now.
Right.
So he's getting the spark plug wires back on, and then we're going to do the other 4 on the other side of the engine. His turning radius is terrible. I can get him back in real quick. He needs it just a turn.
Yeah, I know.
You can keep going. How far back you want? No, you're good right where you're at. They left all that for you.
That's
You what?
somewhat clean. That's all right.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Way better than it was.
You're not gonna like the pictures I have for you.
Why?
They're at the Sinclair gas station. Do you remember how dirty your car was at the Sinclair gas station? Checkpoint number 1.
It only got dirtier.
It's true. It's all the New York grime that's on that picture.
That's right.
I'll show them to you because I was going to airdrop them to you. I didn't put them in that one link because those are just for all the rollers.
Scars. I'll brush you off just like the dust upon my shoulder. I have a hunch of who you are. Believe it or not, I got the strength to blow you over. I'm a hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way.
One advantage to these cars versus mine is I can look down this engine bay and see the ground. Well, you can see more than the ground.
You see everything. You can see what I'm trying to do.
What are you trying to do?
Fix the alignment.
Oh, that's right.
But that tire ain't gonna make it if I leave it like this.
Next thing we need to do, now that all the fluids are in and everything's changed out, is a two-step check. So he's gonna get on his car, make sure the two-step's working and it's getting into boost like it should. That way he doesn't have an issue when he gets up on the line, staged and ready to go. How you check your two-step. Does all seem good?
There's a little light to make it tweak.
Higher altitudes? Yeah. So from there he's gonna tweak it in and dial it in a little better. Got to dial some stuff around, change things. We're at a much higher altitude than we were from the previous track, and especially from his home track in Ennis, Texas, so definitely got to make adjustments for that thinner air. Alright, racing has begun. We got the classes that are before us down in the staging lanes. We're getting the final things done. Aaron just got his air pressure where he wants it on his tires. Double checking some things, CO2 tanks on, all that other stuff you got to get going. Steve's also getting his Grand National prepped and ready to go, any last minute things. We're going to head down as soon as they call us. And first run, mostly going to just try and use as a test run to see where the car's at. If it runs an 850, we'll call it a day at that. But after that, we're going to tweak some things if we need to and make a second pass. Hopefully we can get what we need on the second pass. Okay, so right now we're down at the staging lanes, waiting for our turn to go down there. On this pass, I'm actually working on creating a montage video for Aaron in his car on this pass. So there's not gonna be a whole lot of me vlogging going up to the line or anything, but I'll throw that montage video in right after this.
Weapon drenched in blood.
Alright, so on that pass, Aaron ran, I think he said 885. So we'll use the data he can pull from his car on that and see if there's a way he can pull out an 850 on the next pass. He did spin it pretty good down low, so we're going to have to figure that out. The Jotech car did make it, just barely. Kind of wanted to see what they run as well. Alright, we just got called down. Start staging for our second pass, so we're all about to head down there for that. Alright, right now we're down at the staging lanes, getting our cars ready. Steve is in the Grand National, ready to go. Aaron's in his Camaro, ready to go. This pass, I'm making a montage video for Steve's Grand National, so I'm not going to be walking the block with him on this pass. I will come to the montage right here. Alright, Aaron just went 881 on his second pass, so we're going to have to make a third. Going to have to figure that out. And Steve went over a 9, so he's definitely going to go for his third pass as well. About to watch Trevor make a pass. He went 855 on his last one. So, doesn't really matter at this point for us. Safe. We ran 12.8. I think he just babied it. I'm not sure though. He had that issue last track. Maybe he left it in auto like he did last time. I'll have to ask and find out. Was that a safe pass or was that an auto pass?
That was left it in manual.
Yeah, he did what he did at the last track. Not that it matters. He has an 855 right now. Alright, this is going to be our last pass of the night no matter what we run. Having a couple small issues with one of the fans on the radiators not wanting to stay turned on. So hopefully he gets it on this pass. If not, we're going to have to turn in that 856 and then get this fan fixed before tomorrow because we aren't going to be able to make the drive with just one fan on that radiator. Car will overheat. Alright, it's now or never. We got to run that 850. So here's his pass. 850. That's what we need, 850. We'll take that. He just ran 852, best pass of the day. Now it's close. Now it's close. All right, Trevor's trying for a 7. He wants it a 7-second pass, so he's sending it on this one. Thought it'd be fun to watch. You guys hoping for anything in the 7s pretty much?
Yeah. As long as there's a 7 up front.
If I get in your way, tell me. Trevor just went 816. He really wanted that 7. They would take 799, but 816 is moving, especially at this altitude. Those turbos are having to work really hard. All right, now we're gonna watch Steve, the Grand National. He's been riding around with us all week. Apparently he's trying to get some help from the crew here. No one was really paying attention to him. He's trying to back up. He might need more water or something. He didn't really do a burnout. Is he out?
He said broke, but
It doesn't look broke. I guess he broke. Let's go find out what happened. What happened?
The throttle cable popped off.
Ah, shit. You got that key thing. I can't open it for you. Throttle cable came off, so we're going to try and see if we can quick fix this.
See, it came off.
Oh shit! Are they gonna let you still make a pass?
I would hope so. That's it.
All right, that's all it was. His throttle cable came off. Just had to put it back in the groove. Hopefully they'll let him still make a pass. It's the next class that's going right now. Hey. We got it fixed. Are we able to still make our pass?
yeah.
Okay. All right, they're gonna let him still make a pass. You're good. Drag racing right here. You gotta get stuff done on the fly. His throttle cable came out of the slot, so they're gonna still let us make a pass. They're still gonna let us make a pass, though.
Thank God.
And I think Aaron's gonna be happy with an 852. So
Yeah, he should be.
yeah.
He's probably not actually happy with it.
It's not 850, but it'll do with the circumstances. But now we got to figure out what's up with his fan.
His fan or his fan?
Aaron's. I have all night. Is it gone? Okay. His right fan on the radiator isn't activating. So it's running really hot, and we're not going to be able to make the drive like that. Okay. Hey, These two are gonna go, and you're gonna go after them. Might as well watch the other races while we wait. What? Okay, yeah, right lane. This little car over there always does wheelies. I got a good photo of it earlier. You got the box. I want to see if I can get this wheelie on video though. Wheelies when it doesn't break. Alright, Steve's gonna be up next. I'm gonna let him take his pass. Track looks like it might be stopped for a minute though, so. Probably by about 500ths. If I had to guess off the top of my head. They were ahead of us by 100th after the 8.56 pass. So, yeah, we might have them by like 300ths. Pass for him right here. No spinning at the 60-foot. 934. Damn, that was so slow. Alright, we're gonna go back up there and see if they need anything.
165.
So an update right now, we have an issue where one of the radiator fans is not wanting to activate. It seems like the fan modules are being fried by either the fan or a short somewhere else. So we're trying to figure that out. We wouldn't be able to drive this too far in the heat of the day with one fan.
Attention to the pits, 11-0, come on down.
Part of drag and drive for you. You got to get this stuff fixed so you can get back on the road and get to the next track, because we do have to be at another track and another location tomorrow to drag race. From what I've heard, it's about a 4-hour drive in the day, and you got to race afterwards. So we may do it at night when it's cooler out if we have to, which would probably be closer to a 6-hour drive. Alright, so we got all packed up. This is basically what it's going to look like for those of you that aren't aware of how it works on the drive portion. We switch everything back over to being able to be safer on the streets. Instead of running slicks, we do have a set of street radials. And then the trailer is actually hooked up to the car itself. And the drag radials and everything else in the back of the trailer. We were in first the whole day. Then we ran back-to-back 853. Then Trevor with the Jotech GTR used his fast pass to get one more pass in real quick after running an 864, I believe. And he put out an 852. So Trevor is officially in first after day one in our class. And we are trailing right behind him by 5 1,000ths of a second after day one in second place. So we're gonna head back to the hotel. It's late. We're gonna be leaving early in the morning to make our approximate 13-hour drive to Colorado, going through the Rockies. So it's gonna be adventurous tomorrow. Should be a little more relaxing, even though it is a long drive. We're sitting in Kirky race buckets. So see how it works out.
update on how the night ended. It is the next morning. We were too tired to actually do anything after we left. We got to the hotel at like 12:30 in the morning, I think.
Yeah.
About 12:30 in the morning. We got to sleep in a little. We're leaving at 6:20 right now. Meeting up with everyone. Today's drive, I should say tomorrow's drive, since this will be on the video before that, it's going to be about a 4.5 hour drive through the Rockies with about 5,000 foot elevation change up, 5,000 feet in the first half, and then back down about 5,000 feet in the second half, with a huge temperature variation as well. And then racing starts at 3. So that is how the schedule is going to look for what is today, but on tomorrow.